Hey guys, this is Dr. Brian Wickstrom here from River City Chiropractic, and today we're going to be talking about carpal tunnel syndrome and how that can not only be coming from your wrist but also your neck, and what chiropractic care can do to help improve carpal tunnel. So the carpal tunnel is a little groove that's created by the bones in your wrist, which are called their carpal bones. And so that enables the median nerve, which is a nerve that comes off of your neck, that travels down through your arm, down into your hand, and it passes through that little groove or tunnel along with some of the tendons for some muscles in your hand. And so what happens is that nerve can get compressed, and that can lead to the numbness, tingling, burning, even some weakness in your hand. And so the people that are more prone to this tend to be people that are working at desks all day long, you're on computers, you're just have chronic poor posture, repetitive use type of work. That's going to make you a lot more susceptible to it. But also it can be tied in with your sleep position. This is usually where it really impacts people the most, is if they're sleeping on their stomach or they have their arms up over their head when they're sleeping, then the numbness and the burning wakes them up at night, and that makes people more aware of it because they start losing sleep as well. And so I bring this up because carpal tunnel can actually be a double crush injury. So not only can it be coming from the wrist, but it can also be coming from your neck. And so this is why chiropractic care is super helpful for people that are dealing with carpal tunnel. And so one of the things that we look for during our history and exam and evaluation process is we check your wrist, and so we can find out if those bones in your wrist get out of alignment. And that can happen from a number of things. It could be from your job and constantly typing all the time. People have falls when they're skiing or slip on the ice. These sorts of things can cause these bones in your wrist to get out of alignment, and that compresses on that nerve, and over time can cause the carpal tunnel. But it can also come from your neck. And so one of the things that we look for, we do x-rays on majority of our patients that come in here, is we look at the not only the spine to make sure that these bones are in good alignment, but also this proper curve in the neck. So you want about a 42 to 45 degree curve in your neck. And so from people, from working at desks, spending too much time on your phone, technology use, you start to lose these proper curves in the spine, or the bones themselves get out of that normal position, and that starts to pinch or damage the nerves up here in your neck, which go down in your arm, and that can also lead to the same sort of symptoms as carpal tunnel. So usually it's either one or both of those areas the median nerve is getting affected. And so that's why chiropractic care is super beneficial for people that are experiencing those symptoms. In fact, I just had a patient that just finished up her initial corrective care plan in her office, and she was scheduled to have a surgery done on her wrist, and it just kept getting pushed out because of COVID. And her mom got her to come into our office, and we checked her neck out, and she had a reverse curve in her neck. She had degeneration down here, and she went through the process, and we addressed the cause of the problem, and now she has no more numbness in her hands. She canceled the surgery, and it saved her about $7,000 a hand there. So if you want to really get to the source of it, then you got to not only look at the wrist, but also look at the spine, because the nerves coming off the spine are the ones that are going down in your arms. And so it may not just be a wrist problem, maybe actually be coming from your spine. So hopefully you got something out of this video, and we'll see you in the next video.